Are you a responsible person? When we are following the world news about the spread of COVID-19, we are greatly amazed how this virus spreads around the globe. The COVID-19 is affecting 192 countries and territories around the world and about 349,211 confirmed cases, 308 confirmed deaths, and 100,165 recovered, as of March 23, 2020. Why is this happening today? I would say because the people were acting irresponsibly. When the government placed the nation under enhanced community quarantine or lockdown as the measures to contain the spread of the virus, the authorities were expecting the people to cooperate and to become responsible citizens. The authorities believe that there is a great possibility that the spread of transmission will end if all the people will cooperate. Under this condition, strict home quarantine will be implemented in all households, transportation will be suspended, provision for food and essential health services will be regulated, and the presence of uniformed personnel to enforce quarantine procedures will be heightened. Everyone must stay at home, leaving their houses only to buy food, medicine and other basic necessities, and social distancing measures must be properly observed. Those who have travel history to other countries with the outbreak of the said virus must tell the truth and put themselves in home quarantine for 14 days and tell the truth about their condition, because if not, they are putting the lives of others, most especially of our healthcare providers, at risk and their loved ones. Nevertheless, the people ignored such executive order, but instead they chose to be irresponsible. So now we have a pandemic. If these people, who are supposed to know better, knew the meaning of the word responsible, they would not be acting in this manner. The word responsibility means that we accept the ability to act on our own behalf and having the capacity for moral decisions and accountability for whatever actions we have done. In 1 Timothy 6:20, Paul said, "Timothy, guard what has been entrusted to your care." Paul was teaching Timothy to be accountable for his actions, to make maximum use of the capacity given him to make moral decisions. Timothy heeded the instruction and went on to become a great leader in the service of the Lord. Now I want you to take a minute of silence to consider the question which says, am I a responsible person? Be honest. Are you accountable for the things within your power and control? Do you always make use of your capacity for moral decisions? Now just try to recall any occasion in which you acted irresponsibly. What picture do you see? What were the consequences of your irresponsibility, either to you or the next person? Looking back, don't you wish you had acted more responsibly? I think that the world would be a far better place today if everybody had acted responsibly in the past few weeks. The call to act responsibly is getting louder and more today while we have this pandemic. It's an urgent call. Now is the day that all hearts should burn for what is noble, transparent, constructive, right, morally correct. We need to ensure that we conduct ourselves with integrity. We should demonstrate a strong sense of responsibility. Any action that cannot stand scrutiny borders on selfishness, hence irresponsibility. If we fail to act responsibly in the here and now, then we certainly do a great disservice to future generations. So let us work together with those in authority. Let us respect them and obey the law. As Romans chapter 13 verses 1-2 says, let every person be subject to the governing authorities. For there is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God. Therefore whoever resists the authorities resists what God has appointed, and those who resist will incur judgment. Now, I urge you. Let us be of service to the human race. Let us think progress. Above all, let us strive to act responsibly always. Guard whatever is entrusted to your care. Act responsibly. For God's sake, let us grow into a more responsible person. God bless us all. #BSCCGIBISOSCARFSTALUCIA